Hey guys, Richard here with eBike Reviews and Adventures. Today we're going to take a look at the Simple Glide by Sixthreezero. Now, big shout out to Sixthreezero for sending this to us. They've been a big supporter of the channel. We've had a lot of their products, and this is another one that is very unique, and we're happy to have it. So unique, in fact, that this trike right here has been getting a lot of attention. We've had family members ride it, we've had neighbors ride it, and we've even had some strangers come out and do some test riding as part of the Sixthreezero test ride program that we partnered with them on. So I tell you what, this trike right here, it's unique, and what stands out is that chair, that seat. Yeah, so we're going to start right there and talk about that. I have not seen another trike that has this style seat on it, okay? Just a really unique feature that they offered, and I tell you what, it's great. It's comfortable because it's very large, got the large backrest, really large across the bottom there. It's just like an office style chair, and I often refer to it as that. And it's great because if you're someone who needs a little extra comfort, maybe you're a larger person or someone with some limitations, having a normal sized chair to sit in while you're buzzing down the road or the trail on a trike is just a great feature to have. But we're going to get back to that in just a moment. Let's get on over here and start our review with the front of the trike like we normally do. Up here in the front, you do have a 500-watt front hub motor. And you do have mechanical disc brakes with 160mm rotors. Moving up here, you do have a wire basket that is attached to the handlebar stem. And it allows you to put some goods in there. It's got this nice little lid right here to keep things from blowing out. And it's really kind of convenient to have. You see the wiring right here is really nicely wrapped all the way up to the controls. We'll get back to those in just a moment. Over here on this side, we do have an adjustable handlebar stem. So you can unlock that. And I tell you what, this thing raises up quite a ways. Yeah, you can raise this up a good 6-7 inches right there. If you're like super tall, or you just want that ape hanger type handlebar on the front, you can have it with this one. Down here, you do have a latch so that you can fold the handlebars all the way down. And keep in mind that even though the handlebars fold, this seat does not fold. So this is still going to be your top height for this trike. I don't know that it would fit into an SUV. I don't think so. So just be aware of that. Down here, we do have a chain cover, a chain guard on the chain ring and chain, which I really like. We've got a Shimano derailleur back there. And this is a 7-speed trike. We do have 16-inch tires on the front. I think those are 16.2.1, if I'm not mistaken. And then back here on the back, ooh, what is that? Oh, rats. Oh, okay. Back here on the back, we do have 20-inch tires on the rear. We do have fenders, kind of protect you from the rain and the slush on the roads. Coming on back here to the back, we do have wired-in tail lights and brake lights. We have these wheelie bars, which is kind of a neat feature because with this trike, the rider sits so far towards the rear. Sixthreezero thought it was important to put these little wheelie bars back here just in case you're going up a really steep hill or incline. They just didn't want any risk of the trike kind of raising up on the back. So good on them for that. Right here, we have these little clamps, which, you know, they're okay. The original idea was for them to be able to put like a flagpole on here or something. A lot of people like riding around with flags, so it works great for that. You know, you could probably do something like stick your cane in here or figure out another reason to use these, because you have two right here. So yeah, you just play around with that. It gives you some options there. Now right back here underneath the seat, we do have a 15 amp hour battery. And one thing I'll tell you about this battery is after the trike sits for a while, it's got this safety shutoff right here. So when you get ready to start the trike, you can't start it until you push the button right here and it turns green. And then it's supplying power all the way up here to the controller. And then you can start it from there. Now getting back to this seat right here, you'll notice right here in the front, the seat is adjustable. So you can push this handlebar down or this handle down and the seat will slide back and forth. But currently you only get about 4 inches or so of movement. So it does help a little bit. Now let's go ahead and move on up here into the controls. Starting over here on the left side, you'll see that we have a nice color display right there. We've got our power button, our up and down pass button, tells us what pass level we're in, the voltage, there's the battery meter, the speed, and our mileage. We have brakes on the front to include a parking brake, and we have brakes on the other side to include a parking brake. There's our 7-speed Shimano shifter. It is a thumb shifter. We do have a half-twist throttle right there, and we have this little red button right here. And that is to turn the throttle off. So if you engage it, then the throttle's not going to work. But if you turn it back on, the throttle's going to work and the bike will take off. Now, getting back to these handlebars, I didn't show you that too much, but let's hop down here and show you. These handlebars have some additional adjustment, and that's right here on the side. You've got this button. It's kind of hard for me to do with one hand, but you've got this button. You pull down, you lift up on this latch. Yeah, see that? It allows you to rotate your handlebars, not only rotate them there to get them at a different angle, but you can also raise this guy up and bring it a lot closer to you. So if you're really small or you have really short arms, you can bring it way back here close, or you can push it and keep it further away from you, just like that. And it's easy to help you find a position that is just perfect for you, that you like. That's what I like right about there, because I do have long arms, so I want this out far away from me as I can get. But great feature, great handlebar stem. Now, in case you're wondering, this bike comes almost completely assembled. I think they advertise like 95% assembled or something. If I remember correctly, all we had to do was, I believe we installed the basket, and I think we had to put the handlebars in place up there on top. And that was pretty much all we had to do to assemble this trike. This trike is capable of hauling 350 pounds. And, you know, I don't remember the overall weight of the trike. I'm sure that's on the website. But I would say this is probably close to 100 pounds. All right, and with that, we're going to go ahead and get this on the road and talk some more about it. And near the end of the video, we're actually going to do a stability test, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So make sure you stick around for that. But in the meantime, let's get going. All right, it is early morning, and the dew is on the ground, the grass is wet, so we got some tire spinach. But let's go ahead and talk about that, because that is one con about this bike, and that is being that it's a front hub motor, and seeing that the rider sits over the back wheels almost, the front end is pretty light. So it is something that Sixthreezero said that they're going to address in maybe future versions of this. But in the meantime, just be aware that you're going to get some tire spinach a little bit. The best way to prevent that, start in a lower pass. And also, I found that if you get started using the throttle, you just give it a little bit of throttle to start moving, nice and slow. Then you can start pedaling and adjust your pass level to go faster if you need to. Just like that. Yeah, so now this is a fun trike, guys. I'll tell you, it's a lot of fun to ride. I like it because you do sit a little bit lower to the ground. That helps with the stability, so be aware of that. When you're looking at the camera footage right now, you're probably seeing that these handlebars are up really tall in the camera. And that's just because I'm sitting quite low, so it's just something we have to deal with the camera. But here we go. We're already in, let's see, past 3, doing about 12 miles an hour. And it's a comfortable ride, just cruising along. I can tell you, we can kind of zip back and forth like this. The wheels are staying on the ground. Nothing's raising up like it would a traditional trike, so I like that. Part of that reason is the center of gravity, like I just mentioned, is a lot lower to the ground. Part of it is just the design of the trike. It keeps it from being so tippy. So far, you know, my opinion is this is the most stable trike that I've been able to test and review on the channel. We're going to go ahead and bump it up here. There's pedal assist 4. Kind of hear a little rattle out of that motor as it vibrates and gets going, because there's a lot of power there. And then there's 5. And we're cruising now. So we're doing about 19 miles per hour right now. And I am ghost pedaling a little bit because I can't keep up with it. Maybe a younger person or someone who's more fit than I can keep up with it. So I'm mostly just kind of ghost pedaling along, making sure that the motor stays engaged. But we are cruising right now at 19 miles an hour. And it's stable. Now, I wouldn't do this on any trike, but with this Sixthreezero Simple Glide, going 19 miles an hour is not a concern for me. There, we just ran over a manhole cover that was raised up a little bit. No problem with that. Let's do this. We're going to slow down right here. We're going to hop up on the curb here. No concern at all about doing that. We're going around this curve. The curve is leaning a little bit to the left, so you might detect that a little bit. I'm not even counterbalancing. I don't feel the need to counterbalance because it's working out just fine. Now remember, here near the end of the video, we're going to do more of a stability test, so stick around for that. Let's see, here we go. So this trike is, it's faster than most trikes, but, I mean, you don't have to go that fast. You can just keep it down, and let's go back down to pedal assist 1. Slowing me down here a little bit. That's pedal assist 1. And what's that give us? No, there we go. So pedal assist 1 is going to give you actually about 3.5 miles per hour, which is a great feature. I can't tell you how many times I let people test ride some of the trikes I have, and one of their biggest concerns is how fast this trike goes, or not this one, but how fast some trikes go, and they're not able to slow it down at all. And this one, I mean, about 3.5 miles per hour is all you're going to get in pedal assist 1, so that is really slow, nice and easy. Pedal assist 2, we're going to bump it up, and that's going to get us probably, what, close to 6, 7, I guess maybe 7 miles an hour. No, maybe even 8. A comfortable 8 miles an hour for pedal assist 2. Then 3 jumps the sign up there a little bit more. Start to hear that motor a little bit more now. And that's right about 12. And then 4, you can really hear that motor kick in. So 4 is giving us about 15 miles per hour. And then 5, hear that motor really kick in, and that's where we jump on up there to about 19 miles per hour. So a nice range of speeds there. Hey, there's UPS. He's bringing me another bike, guys. Can't tell you what brand it is, but you'll see it later. Yeah, all right. So the speed, they give you a nice range there, a nice comfortable range for someone who wants to go fast or someone who needs to go really slow. So I really like that. Hey, there's another great feature about this trike. I'm going to demonstrate for you during the stability test. I'll do it then. But there's a great little feature that I discovered recently. And hey, I mentioned we have a lot of videos that we've already made about this trike. So make sure you go look for those videos. I'm going to put links to them down below, and you can go check them out. You can see what some strangers have said about this trike, and some other folks, and some of the things that we've done with it. Hey, look at this tree right here from the hurricane. It's one of the big trees that came down. Kind of created a little canopy tunnel for us to go through. Yeah, so this trike is great to get out on the road like this, a country road, or take it into a bike lane or a bike path, or just cruising around your neighborhood, running down to the grocery store. Now, they currently don't have a basket, a bigger basket or anything for the back end, so you're kind of limited to the small basket on the front, but at least you have something there, so if you just need to go pick up a few items, you can easily secure it and haul it with you. Let's go ahead and test out these brakes. What do you say? So let's stop real quick right here. Yeah, that's a really quick stop. And I like that my tires didn't lock up. I don't like it when the tires lock up, right? But that was a really quick stop. Let's go from throttle now. We were doing pedal assist earlier. Let's just do throttle. So when this car goes by, let him get out of the way. Throttle only. We're going to start in pedal assist 1, see what it does. We got some tire spin just to get us started. And now we're zooming on up. Now we're still in pedal assist 1, but the throttle is not tied to your pedal assist levels. So even though I'm in pedal assist 1, we're getting 19 miles an hour out of the throttle, which I also like. I don't care for it when the throttle is tied specifically to the pedal assist, so I do like this feature a lot because it allows you to, even if you're just, I'll demonstrate. Even if you're just cruising around nice and slow in pedal assist 1, kind of minding your own business, and something happens and you need to get out of the way real fast, you don't have to mess with your buttons and change the pedal assist or anything. You can just hit the throttle and give it some juice, and the throttle's going to get you out of the danger zone, right? Maybe you need to cross the street or something, you want to get across kind of quick. It gives you that option, so I really like it. All right, guys, I'm going to let you enjoy some riding footage as I kind of cruise around here just a little bit, and then we're going to get to the stability test, and we're going to wrap this video up. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that riding footage. Just kind of show you a little bit of how this handles going up and off the sidewalk curb and through the grass and down the street. We sure have a good time with this trike, but there's a lot of people having questions about the stability, and that's the biggest concern most people have when they're thinking about buying a trike is how stable is it? How safe is it? Is it going to tip over when I try turning? Some trikes are notorious for wanting to just kind of tip over because they have just that one solid wheel in the front, right? And so some trikes are a little better than others. This one, I can tell you, is probably the most stable that I have tested on this channel. So I'm just going to zip around here and show you just what we can do with it. And yeah, we'll go from there. So first of all, starting out real slow, we can turn pretty sharp. Oh, we got a car coming. We can turn pretty sharp, and if you notice the back tires, they're not really coming off the ground at all. And I can turn, look how tight I can turn and how fast I can do it without any concern at all about those back tires coming off the ground. We can get out here and zip around all day. Now you do hear the front tire spinning out because I'm trying to get going really fast, add some torque, you know, and just to show you how stable it is. So we can get out here and do this. And I'm not, well, here comes a car. I'm not really having to counterbalance like you do on a typical trike. It's just not necessary with this one because you sit a little lower to the ground and, well, it's just designed well. There comes another car, but we're going to get out here and keep doing this. I'm going to go up off the sidewalk here, check out those back tires. You can see how stable they are coming up and off the sidewalk, and, you know, I can hit the sidewalk pretty quick and easy. Look, we're going to go through the grass right here. Give it some juice. I'm just using throttle only right now, too, because I'm turning, and I don't want to get a pedal strike or something, but I'm just, not that I think that would be a problem, but it's just easier for me to talk and use my throttle only. Go through the grass again right here. Hit it kind of hard. Yeah, so as you can see, I mean, you can do quite a bit with this trike. And it's going to be really stable for you. Look at this. You can't do that with most trikes. Not even close. Oh, hey guys, and one feature we almost forgot to share with you, and that is this trike has a reverse. All you do is you use the pass setting buttons and you go down to 0, you press it one more time, and you're in reverse mode. You hit that throttle, and look, We can even back up the driveway with no problem. Put it back in 1 or 2 and get gone again. Just that easy. So guys, I tell you what, if you're interested in this trike, okay, go out to sixthreezero.com and check it out and get more details. Now, the great thing about Sixthreezero, they have a test ride program where you purchase the trike, you get it home, you test it out, and if for some reason you don't like it, just box it back up. They'll send you a shipping label. They pay for shipping to get it back to their warehouse, and they don't even charge you a restocking fee. It's zero money out of your pocket if you're not happy with the trike. They do this because, well, most people like their products and they end up keeping them. Now, they also have another test ride. So if you're in California, you can look them up, you can make an appointment, stop by their store, and they let you do all the test riding you want to do with all their bikes. Or if you happen to be living in Florida, you can reach out to customer service and say, hey, we want to come see Richard and do a test ride with him, and we'll connect and set up an appointment for you to come out and test this very trike right here. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. And keep an eye out because we've got more content coming about this trike and other Sixthreezero products. And until that time, ride responsibly and ride safe. Yeah, big old mark. Nice.